Picked out Rodrigo!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Rodrigo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kubasi can get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. And that's been repelled. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Look at the space here. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kubasi. And Koundé. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Araujo. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Kubasi. Forward it goes. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. De Jong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball and he's in. He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Real Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Mendy. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Lewandowski. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Rafinha. And Balde. It's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. De Jong. And Araujo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, strongly challenged there. De Jong. It's Pedri. Gently done. Well, they put it back in a hurry. And that has been clubbed away. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mendy. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. And now they can clear their lines. And that is a little undercooked. Dani Olmo!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Valverde. It's a quick ball upfield. Lewandowski. That's a... Can he finish? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Moved on forwards. He's had it nicked away. Pedri. Balda. And Rafinha. Araujo. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tchouameni, and it's played forward. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Crosses it in. Keeper sees it all the way. Oh, can he get onto this? Mendy is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Rodrigo! That is simply breathtaking!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Real Madrid get themselves into the lead. Pedri. Balda. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gets his pass away. Balde. Crossed in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Do have a chance to counter here. That has been cut short. Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
deficit. That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Tchouameni. And here's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Now it's Tchouameni. There's the hit! The keeper's done ever so well.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koundé and Balde, and here's Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde, Dani Olmo, danger averted for now, and they're quick to get it back. And here's Lewandowski, great hit! That's going to go a long way. Pedri, Dani Olmo, Lewandowski. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And the counter is on. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Mendy. That's been cut out, well played. Balde. Araujo. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo puts his foot on the gas. He could be in here. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through. Mbappe! There it is! Real Madrid go into the lead. Pedri, Rafinha, threads one in. Balde looking to run onto it. Only partially clear. Turns and goes back. It's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Aimed in towards the centre. It is a corner. Ceballos goes short. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Stalemate knocks it out wide. That's good play. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. Played out towards the right wing. Over to the left. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Balde. Calmly anticipates. Ceballos. Forwards and with intent. Nice bit of skill and he's away. And Dani Ceballos. Bellingham. Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Kubasi. De Jong. Shifted upfield. Rudiger. Here's Konami. Dani Olmo. Konami. Rodrigo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodrigo. And Dani Ceballos. Played out wide. And here's Rodrigo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! De Jong with the clearance. Stalemate. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out for a throw. Cross comes in. Cleared away. Rudiger cuts it out. Now it's Rafinha. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rafinha. Valverde. And Dani Ceballos. Tchouaméni. That's Rudiger. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Koundé chooses to go crossfield. It's Pedri. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Mendy has it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe. He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ceballos with the short one. Oh, that's nice. And it's Rudiger. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the left flank. Oh, they could break here. Pedri. Balda. Oh, good ball! Shot could be on. He's gone for goal! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Valde. Here comes the cross. Chance for the header! Double! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Balda. And Dani Olmo. Bellingham. And Dani Ceballos. And here's Rodrigo. Can he get away here? Valverde. Takes aim and crosses. Kubasi with the clearance. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Koundé, played back to the goalkeeper. Balda. Valverde. And it's Rudiger. Aim forwards. Bellingham chasing after it. And here's Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Valde. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. That's Rudiger. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Keeper's got it again. Rodrigo. Nice sequence of passes this. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Mendy. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Played long and they could be in here. Oh, good spread.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, sweet feet. Koundé. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona gifted a massive chance. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, great ball. It's Vinicius! Pedri gets rid without sophistication. Valverde. Passing nice and neat. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. And they've got a throw. That is lovely. In by Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. He can get that clear. Rafinha looking to break at pace. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played in by Rodrigo. Dani Ceballos. Puts in a cross. Szczesny catches it safely. Balda. Barcelona leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Kunde has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Ceballos gets it away. And here's Dani Olmo. So much time and space here. And he's gone backward here. He's got to be in here. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw. It's Lewandowski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. In once more. Back in possession and ready to go again. Backward it goes. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Araujo. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior! Decent enough try.
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Shifted upfield. Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Stalemate. And here's Bellingham. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Forwards and with intent. He's in here! Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Dani Olmo. Valverde. Real Madrid looking to pass their way through. Rodrigo. Valverde. Ball swung in. Szczesny has that under control. Mendy. Might be danger. Mbappe! It's come back out! Oh, it's gone in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Szczesny, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Forward it goes. Well read, nice interception. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Dani Olmo, chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Valde. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tchouameni is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Pleasingly open affair so far, goals wherever you look. Ceballos, Rodrigo, you can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a throw. Pedri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Al-Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Cross goes in there. So, what can they make of this? Rodrigo. For Valverde. That's Valverde. That's tidy. Dani Olmo gets it away. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Ceballos with the slight tackle there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Calder. Pedri. Forward it goes. Dani Olmo. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, it's played into the area. Rafinha! keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Referee's given a throw. Yamal, Koundé, Yamal. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Tchouameni, and they can counter here. Mendy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great hit! And somehow it stayed out. Real Madrid get it back again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has to show off his quick feet. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Koundé. And that has left him in a heap. The most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. Valverde. Rodrigo. Shifted upfield. Rodrigo. Played in by Rodrigo. Here's Tchouameni. Fiddles it through. He's in space and looking for options. Passes short and sharp. Could move up a gear here. He's through here. He's found a way through. Courtois defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Tries to dink it in. Spread neatly. A lot of space ahead of him. Now that shot a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Valde puts a cross in. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played out to the right. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? This is gone, that's a foul. Koundé. Here's Yamal, showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. That's the throw. Mendy. Interesting ball. Mbappe. Bellingham! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Konami. Clearly not happy with that. Rodrigo. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Clears it out of harm's way. And that has sent him sprawling. Barcelona can counter promptly here. Rafinha, he's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. It's run loose here. Rodrigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rudiger. It's a mighty looking ball, that. And here's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. And here's Rafinha. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Hit into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Real chance! Goal! Real Madrid! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they can counter here.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Tchouaméni. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Away from immediate danger. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danny Olmo. And here's Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out. That's a throw. Turns and goes. Has a goal! And he comes up trumps again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Balde gets it clear. Through. And that's aimed into the middle. Balde can get it clear. He's fizzed it forward. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Real Madrid can start a counter here. Valverde. Bellingham, he's hailing after that one. Mendy. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Climbs up big! Blocks! That's really good defending. Balda. On ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Some really good ball movement. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. And here's Yamal. In comes towering header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Laid back in. Pedri. Nice control. Balde puts a cross in. Yeah, that's not going to find its target. Rudiger. Early ball out from the back. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mendy. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Bellingham. Kubasi. De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Balda. Aim forwards. Pedri. Balde puts a cross in. Firmly met. Great lead! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Valverde. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equalizer.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Chouameni forwards and with intent. Al-Kubasi clears. Rafinha. Mendy makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé. Araujo. It's Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. This is De Jong. Over to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ceballos. Played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Played in with accuracy. Bellingham. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Defence has got rid of that. And it's been taken short. Rodrigo, in it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Time, excellent interception. Araujo. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Passing nice and neat. Time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Ceballos. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Pedri. Valde. This is promising. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. It's Rodrigo! Plays it from a quarterback position. And it's been given away. Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now a sudden chance to counter. Konami, Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rodrigo. Ceballos. Chance to it's Rodrigo!
More pressure on the opposition goal.
Real Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's Lewandowski. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ceballos. Up towards the front line. Bellingham, now he's off and running. Kubasi. And Koundé. Kubasi. Gently done. Valverde. Bellingham. Dani Olmo does well to get it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's very neat. Mendy. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. And he's heaved it away. Tchouaméni. He's played him through. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rudiger. Ceballos. For Valverde. And nicely intercepted. Pedri. And it's played forward. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Valde. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tchouameni, forward it goes. Bellingham. Oh, he's found some space here. Pedri. This is De Jong. Koundé. And Kubasi. Valde. Valde is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. He's gone looking for safety. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Rodrigo. For Valverde. Shifted upfield. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That time. Opts for safety. De Jong. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Valverde. He's had a shot! Just off target. Rodrigo. For Valverde. And a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pedri. De Jong. Can he spark a counter here? Moved on forwards. Now it's great chance! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Real Madrid take the lead. Pedri. Ceballos, who's set up one goal so far. Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's and the shot! Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball is over the line. Valde. Tries to get it clear. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries a shot!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Managed to get it away. Real Madrid can start a counter here. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid looking to pass their way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balda. And it's played forward. Gets his pass away. Balde. That's not going far. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mendy. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior's cross. They've got it again. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! Bellingham! It's a loose ball. Oh, super ball! Ceballos plays it short. Dani Ceballos. Mendy. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And out it comes again. Rafinha. Balda. 30 minutes gone. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rudiger. Tchouaméni. And here's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rodrigo. Araujo gets good distance on it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ceballos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he took it away perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Ceballos. Dani Ceballos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Quite a threat. Rafinha. Szczesny sends that a long way. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising